And that's the same thing with the Iran deal. We gave them $150 billion, and that's the only time we got our prisoners back. We shouldn't have even started a negotiation until we got those prisoners back. And not once did this stiff, he's a total stiff, John Kerry, not once did he get up from the bargaining table and say, sorry, folks, you take care of yourselves, leave the room, double up the sanctions. They would have called you within 24 hours. He gave up every single point. And by the way, the biggest loser in that deal, aside from us, is Israel. Israel is beside themselves over that deal. That deal is a disaster for Israel and a disaster for the Middle East, because you're going to have countries now start to arm up and arm up big. It's a disaster. This is the president that we have. And I believe that Hillary Clinton is going to be worse than Obama, okay? I believe she's got less talent than Obama. She has less natural ability than Obama. And I'm not saying he has much, because he doesn't. But he's got an agenda, folks, because he has to have an agenda. Because nobody can be so stupid, and nobody can make deals like this guy's making. Now, remember this. Remember this. Obama's been talking lately. He's been talking about Donald Trump. And normally I wouldn't want to attack the president. I wouldn't want to say bad. I'd rather not. But once he speaks, like Bill Clinton, he started speaking. Now he's been very quiet lately. Very quiet. But you know what? He started speaking. Once they attack, then we're allowed. So he's going to go out and campaign for Hillary. By the way, he doesn't like Hillary, and Hillary hates Obama. You know that. She's hated him for years. Obama called Bill Clinton a racist. Bill Clinton hates Obama. And I know that for personal fact. But he hates Obama, hates him. The biggest surprise to me is that he made the speech at the convention for him, honestly, because he hates Obama. Hillary Clinton can't stand Obama. But now Hillary will do anything he says. You know why? She doesn't want to go to jail. Do you notice? The president, all of a sudden, they were going to disassociate themselves from the president. All of a sudden, anything he wants, she'll do. Because it seems like they're protecting her. Let's take the word seems out, okay? They are protecting her from going to jail. And she doesn't want to anger the president by saying, I disagree with you on this. So she agrees with just about every single thing that he wants to do. Yes, sir. No, sir. I think she should start calling him sir, okay? And that's what's happening, folks. We're going to have a whole different thing. Remember this about Obama. I always thought one thing. I never thought he'd be a good president. I thought he'd be a great, really, healer. I thought he'd bring the country together. I thought he was going to be a good cheerleader. He's been a disaster cheerleader. No, I know what she said. It's, you know, hey, a lot of people say that, by the way. But I thought he'd bring the country together. He can't bring the country together. It's not there. He's brought the country and he's divided the country. Wealthy, less than wealthy, white, black. He's absolutely been the great divider. He's been a terrible president. Hillary Clinton will be worse, believe me. She's going to be worse. She's going to be worse. She has a chance of being far worse. I mean, look at the deals. Look at the Libya deal. Look at it. And you know who has that great Libyan oil? You know, it's among the finest oils in the world, right? It's high up. It's sweet. It is one of the fine oils in the world. You know who has it now? ISIS has it. ISIS. Without that raid, you don't have Benghazi. I met with the fiancée of the ambassador who was killed yesterday. She's supporting Trump. A very nice woman. And she tells me stories about Hillary that are unbelievable. Unbelievable. Horrible stories about Hillary. I mean, I said, are you sure you're supporting me? Because I assumed she'd be like on the Democrat side. And she said, no, I'm supporting you. But she told me stories about Hillary that are horrible. That are horrible. And she said the ambassador was like a great guy. And the death they died, what they went through, was supposed to be beyond comprehension, including the other 3 young people. And remember the ads, the phony ads with Hillary? Who do you want answering your phone at 3 o'clock in the morning? She was sleeping. She was sleeping. She was sound asleep, or who knows what she was doing, but she didn't answer the phone. I say she was sleeping. I say she was sleeping because she's got no energy. I say she was sleeping, all right? You know, I say it was a terrible thing. And Benghazi has never really been picked up like it should be picked up because the press has never picked it up. So here's the story, folks. It's an honor that you're here in this kind of heat. I know a number of you went down. I love you all. But I'll tell you what, you're going to be so happy, so proud. You've got to go out on June 7th. You've got to go out. You've got to go out. You've got to vote. Because we're sending a mandate. That's a mandate. We already won.
Hi everybody, my name is Mike. This is my YouTube page, Mox News. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I really enjoyed this part of Donald Trump's rally in Redding, California from a couple hours ago. It's live on the Alternate Mox News YouTube page now. There's a clickable link in the text body of the video. If you want to see the full rally, it lasts about an hour. It looked like it was really hot there. I can't believe he's wearing a jacket. You need to take the jacket and the tie off on really hot, sunny days, Don. You really do. You know, you got to be working class. You know, I mean, I get that you're not working class, but, you know what I mean? You got to relate to the working class. They're the ones that are going to put you into the White House or whatever. Whatever. And did you notice he's taking my advice, saying, Hillary Clinton belongs in jail. I'm going to put Hillary Clinton in jail. I said he needs to start doing that last week. I'm like, if Donald Trump wants to win, the only thing he has to say is Hillary Clinton belongs in jail. I'm going to do my best to see her put in jail. Barack Obama's protecting her. He just said all that stuff that I said last week. Funny, huh? Coincidence? I think not. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. Nobody's really putting much in my bowl. You know, if you want to buy me lunch, it's easy to do. There's a clickable link in the text body of the video. Right below the this video, on the video page, there's a little box and it says Mox News needs your help to continue. I like lunch. If you'd like to buy me lunch, it would mean a lot to me if you buy me lunch. So, and it's because of you guys that Mox News has been able to stick around for 10 years on the YouTube now. So, thank you for that. You know, we got to make this happen. Not Donald Trump. But, I mean, we can't let Hillary Clinton win. I don't know what to do. It's ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. Hillary Clinton needs to go to prison, and then Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump can really have a substantive debate on who would be a better candidate. That would be interesting. Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump is going to destroy Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama and Bill Clinton. So you know, which is, I mean, Hillary Clinton's a professional politician for what, 40 years now, 50 years, and she can't beat Donald Trump? That's how despised Hillary Clinton is by Americans. So you know. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Mike. This is my YouTube page, Mox News. Stay cool one of these days. This war is going to end. Please put something in my bowl if you can. It'd be very nice of you.
Compassion stirred the Buddha to send his monks out into the community. Sworn to chastity and poverty, they wandered the roads, bringing the Buddha's teachings into the world. Go forth, monks, for the happiness of the many, out of compassion for the world. There are beings whose eyes have little dust on them, who will perish if they do not hear the teaching. But if they hear the teaching, they will gain liberation.
The monks exist by begging. We think of begging as kind of a bad thing. Begging in this tradition is a good thing. It's a sign of spiritual purity.
You're not allowed to beg tomorrow's lunch today. Only today's lunch. Then you can't eat from noon until dawn the next day. Then you have to go out and get another lunch. And then in exchange for lunch, you give a lecture. Unless they say we don't want to hear about it, then you don't. But that's the only thing but that forces you to interact with the lay community.
And if you're not serving them, if you're not doing something useful for them, they won't put anything in your bowl, and that will be the end of your community.